Welcome to SK High School and Junior College. Let us continue with the examples of finding the inverse of a matrix by elementary transformations. Now we have seen to find the matrix or order 2 matrix, how to find the inverse. But we will take one more example of order 3 matrix. So given matrix is B is equal to 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 1. Yes. Now what do we have to do here first? We have to first check whether inverse of a matrix exists. So first we will find determinant of B. So 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 1. Yes. How do we find this determinant? 0, 2 1s are 2 minus 3, then minus 1 into 1 minus 9 plus 2 into 1 minus 3 2s are 6. So first element is already 0. 1 minus 9 is minus 8. Minus 8 into 1 is 8. 1 minus 6 is minus 5. Minus 5 plus 2 into 2 is minus 10. So this is equal to minus 2. So determinant of B equal to minus 2, which is not equal to 0. Therefore B inverse exists. Yes. So you can see determinant is not 0. Therefore B inverse exists. So according to our definition, B into B inverse should be equal to I. So write the matrix 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and 3, 1, 1. Yes. Into B inverse is equal to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Yes. Now what should be our step? This we should get converted to 1. So what is the most easiest way? We have studied the elementary transformations. In that first we have studied interchanging of rows. So what we can do? We can make second row as first and first row as second. So automatically this element will get converted to 1. So my first operation will be first row interchange with second row. So this will become 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1 into B inverse is equal to. Here also you have to do the same operation. So this will become 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0 and 0, 0, 1. Yes. So this element has become 1. This is already now because of interchange this has become 0. Now you have to convert this 3 to 0. So what should be my operation? It should be R3 minus 3 into R1. Clearly if you multiply this by 3, 3 minus 3 you will get here 0. First row as it is 1, 2, 3. Second row as it is 0, 1, 2. Then 3 minus 3 here you are getting 0. Then 3 2s are 6. 1 minus 6 minus 5. Then 3 3s are 9. 1 minus 9 is minus 8. 1 minus 9 is minus 8. B inverse is equal to 0, 1, 0 first row as it is, second row as it is. So 0 and 0 no operation. 0 minus 3 into 1. 0 minus 3 is minus 3 and 1 minus 3 into 0 remains 1. So this becomes your RHS. So 1, 0, 0. So these three elements have reduced to 1, 0, 0. So you can see here if we are using row transformations, we are going column wise. We are converting the element column wise. Yes. Now when we see an example of column transformation, you will see we will go row wise. We will convert the element rows wise. Okay. So already this is also 1. Now my next step will be convert these two elements to 0. So what will be my operations to convert these two elements to 0? I will use this 1. So R1 minus 2 into R2. This will be my one operation. I can do these two operations simultaneously. And R3 plus 5 into R2. Why plus 5? Because this element is already having a negative sign. Yes. So row 1 and row 3 are getting changed. 1 minus 2 into 0. This will remain 1. See, this is not getting changed. Then 2 minus 2 into 1 is 2. 2 minus 2, this has got changed to 0. Then 2 into 2, 4. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Yes, first row over. Second row there is no change, 0, 1, 2. Third row it is 0, 0, so no operation here. Then minus 5 plus 5 into 1 is plus 5. Minus 5 plus 5 is 0. Then minus 8, 5 2s are 10. Minus 8 plus 10, it is equal to 2. Yes, into B inverse is equal to. Then first row is getting changed. See, 0 minus 2 into R2. So 0 minus 2 into 1, this becomes minus 2. Next, 1 minus 2 into 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Then 0, 0, so no change here. Second row there is no change, 1, 0, 0. Third row, R3 plus 5 into R2. 0 plus 5 into 1. 0 plus 5 is 5. Then minus 3 plus 5 into 0. This will remain minus 3. And 1 plus 5 into 0. Again this will remain 1. Okay. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements have got converted to the values whatever required. Now this you have to convert to 1. So here what you have to do? Again now your scalar multiple will come. So 1 by 2 into R3. So R3 is getting changed. 0, 1, 2. 0 into 1 by 2, 0. 0 into 1 by 2, 0. And 1 by 2 into 2 is 1. Into B inverse equal to minus 2, 1, 0. 1, 0, 0. This becomes 5 by 2. Minus 3 by 2. And 1 by 2. Because all three elements will get multiplied by 1 by 2. So these elements will become 5 by 2, minus 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. Now all these elements have got converted. Now only these two elements are remaining to convert it to 0. What should be my operation? If I add this element with this element, minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Then R2 minus 2 into R3. So my operations will be R1 plus R3 and R2 minus 2 into R3. Yes. So you can see here 1 minus 1 plus 0, 1. 0 plus 0, 0. Minus 1 plus 1, 0. Then 0 minus 2 into 0, 0. Then 1 minus 2 into 0, 1. 2 minus 2 into 1, 2. So 2 minus 2, 0. 0, 0, 1. Now here you have to do the values carefully because here you have fractions. Okay. Yes. Minus 2 plus 5 by 2. If you cannot calculate, please do it in the rough work. Minus 2 plus 5 by 2. How much it will come? Minus 2. 2 2s are 4. Minus 4 plus 1, 5. This will become 1 by 2. Then 1 plus 3 by 2. This will become minus 1 by 2. 0 plus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. Yes. Now R2 minus 2 into R3. So 1 minus 2 into 5 by 2 is 5 and 1 minus 5 is minus 4. Then 2 into minus 3 by 2 is minus 3. 0 minus 3 is minus 3. Then 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 and 0 minus 1 is minus 1. 5 by 2 minus 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. So you can see here these two elements you have to add. So minus 2 plus 5 by 2 you get 1 by 2. 1 minus 3 by 2 is minus 1 by 2 and 0 plus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. Now this R3 row you are multiplying by 2. So this remains 5 and 1 minus 5 is minus 4. Here you get minus 3. 0 minus 3 is minus 3 and here you get 1. 1 minus 1 is minus 1 and third row remains as it is. Yes. So this becomes your identity matrix. All the elements have got properly converted to the values required. So what is your B inverse? It is equal to this value. It is equal to this matrix. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 4 minus 3 minus 1. 5 by 2 minus 3 by 2 1 by 2. Now if you want you can take 1 by 2 as common out. But in your second row you don't have 1 by 2. So when you are taking common out, what you will have to do in the second row? You have to multiply by 2. Yes. So 1 minus 1 1. 4 minus 4 into 2 is minus 8. Minus 6 minus 2. 5 minus 3 1. So this becomes your B inverse. Yes. Yes. Now we'll take the next example. You have to find the inverse of this matrix. So in this example, what we will do, we will use column transformation so that you understand the column transformation. First, we will see whether inverse of this matrix exists. So determinant of A. 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 3, 4. Let's solve it. 1 into 4 into 4 is 16 minus 3 is 9. Minus 3 into 4 minus 3. And plus 3 into 3 minus 4. Yes. So 16 minus 9. How much it is? 7. 4 minus 3 is 1. Minus 3. 3 minus 4 is minus 1 plus into 3 is minus 3. So here you get equal to 1. So determinant of A is not equal to 0. Therefore you can say that A inverse exists. So yes, when you solve the determinant, it is equal to 1, it is not equal to 0. Therefore A inverse exists. Now here we are going to use the column transformation method. So what is the definition? It is A inverse into A is equal to I. So A inverse into A. 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 3, 4 is equal to I. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Now, in the previous example, I told you when we are doing row transformations, we have to go column wise. When we are doing column transformations, we have to go row wise. That is, first we have to convert this to 1, then these two elements we have to convert to 0. This one, these two elements 0, this element 1 and these two elements 0. Okay. So already this is 1, we will convert these two elements to 0. So clearly the operation will be with this one. So what it will be? C2 minus 3 into C1, and for this it will be C3 minus 3 into C1. Column wise row. So A inverse, first column is not getting changed. 1, 1, 1. 3 minus 3 into 3, 1 is 3 minus 3, 0. Then 4, 3 ones are 3, 4 minus 3, 1. 3 ones are 3, 3 minus 3 again 0. Second column over, go to third column. Again it is C3 minus 3 C1. So 1 into 3 is 3, 3 minus 3, 0. Then again 1 into 3 is 3, 3 minus 3, 0. 1 into 3 is 3, 4 minus 3, 1. Yes, first column as it is. Now 0 minus 3 into 1, this becomes minus 3. 1 minus 0 into 3 is remains 1. 0, 0 remains 0. Again 0 minus 3 into 1 minus 3. 0, 0 is 0 and 1, 0 remains 1. Yes. Now you can see this has converted to 0, 0. This is 1, this is 0, this is 0. Now convert this to 0. What should be my operation? C1 minus C2. So I will do C1 minus C2. So A inverse into 1 minus 0, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus 0, 1. Second column as it is. 0, 0, 1 equal to 1 minus of minus 3 will become 4. 0 minus 1 will become minus 1. 0 minus 0, 0. Minus 3, 1, 0. Minus 3, 0, 1. Yes. Now this row is over, this row is over, this is already 1, this is 0. Now this is 1. So clearly the operation will be C1 minus C3. C1 minus C3. So A inverse into 1 minus 0, 1. 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 0, 1, 0. 0, 0, 1 equal to 4 C1 minus C3. 4 minus of minus 3 becomes 7. Minus 1 minus 0 is minus 1. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 3, 1, 0. Minus 3, 0, 1. So you can see this matrix is converted to identity matrix. So what is your A inverse? It is equal to 7 minus 3 minus 3 minus 1, 1, 0. Minus 1, 0, 1. So for column transformations we have to go row wise. For row transformations we have to go column wise. This is the way you can use the elementary transformations and find the inverse of a matrix.